Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're really going to get into a fascinating passage from Genesis chapter 8, verses 15 through 20.
Mm-hmm. A really pivotal moment.
It really is. It's that point where God tells Noah, finally, okay, time to leave the ark, and we see the animals released, and crucially, what Noah does first on dry land.
That first action is so telling.
Exactly. So our mission today is to unpack some of the profound insights here, themes like timing, new beginnings, and just the power of gratitude. There's a lot packed into these few verses.
Absolutely. And it starts, interestingly, not with Noah deciding, but with God initiating.
Right. Let's look at that. Verse 15. Then God said to Noah, it's very direct. And then verse 16, come out of the ark, you and your wife and your sons and their wives.
After all that time cooped up, I mean, can you imagine floating for months, seeing the waters recede, sending out birds, but still waiting?
Yeah, the waiting is key, isn't it? God himself gives the explicit green light.
It really highlights the importance of, well, divine timing. Noah saw hopeful signs. The dove came back with an olive leaf, right?
Mm.
But he didn't just barge out. He waited for God's specific word. It suggests, even when things look promising, sometimes wisdom is waiting for that precise moment, that go-ahead from God.
That's a great point. Patience, even when the end seems near. So, okay, God tells Noah and his family to come out, but it's not just them, is it?
No, not at all. The next instruction in verse 17 is huge. God says, bring out every kind of living creature that is with you, the birds, the animals, and all the creatures that move along the ground.
And why? What's the purpose?
So they can multiply on the earth and be fruitful and increase in number on it. That language, be fruitful and multiply, should ring a bell for anyone familiar with Genesis.
Ah, right back to the beginning, Genesis 1.
Exactly. Genesis 1, verses 22 and 28. God gives that same command to the creatures and then to humanity. It's like God is initiating a second creation almost, a new beginning for the entire planet.
Wow, a second creation. That frames it powerfully. And then the exit itself, verse 18 says, so Noah came out together with his sons and his wife and his sons' wives.
There's a real sense of unity there, isn't there? They went through this unimaginable ordeal together.
Yeah, side by side.
And now they step out into this new world together as a family unit.
And then comes the rest of the ark's inhabitants, verse 19.
Yes, all the animals and all the creatures that move along the ground and all the birds, everything that moves on land came out of the ark, one kind after another.
One kind after another. That detail, it paints such a vivid picture, like an orderly procession.
It really does. A sort of parade of life stepping back onto the earth. It speaks volumes about God's care, for every creature. And it signifies the earth is ready to be repopulated, a fresh start.
Okay, so everyone's out. Family, animals, everyone's on dry land after, over a year? What happens next? Because this, for me, is maybe the most striking part.
It is incredibly significant. Before doing anything else, before building shelter, exploring, planning, verse 20 tells us, then Noah built an altar to the Lord.
His very first act.
His very first act, an altar. And then it says, and taking them of all the clean animals and clean birds, he sacrificed burnt offerings on it.
Worship. Immediate worship.
Immediate worship.
Yeah.
This profound expression of, gratitude, obviously.
Yeah.
But also trust, dedication. He's acknowledging God's sovereignty and faithfulness right from the get-go.
And the mention of clean animals, that connects back, doesn't it?
Yes, absolutely. It links directly back to Genesis 7, verse 2, where God specifically told Noah to take 7 pairs of the clean animals, but only 1 pair of the unclean.
Ah, right. More than needed just for preservation.
Exactly. God had already provided for this very moment of worship. It shows incredible foresight, divine planning baked into the instructions from the start.
So Noah's first instinct wasn't just relief, like, phew, we made it, or, rushing to figure out survival in this new world.
No, his first instinct was upward, towards God, giving thanks, acknowledging the deliverance. It's a powerful lesson, I think.
Definitely. It really makes you think, doesn't it? When you face a big change or get through something difficult, what's your first response?
Do you pause to acknowledge, to give thanks, or is it straight on to the next thing? Noah sets a high bar here. He's stepping into a completely unknown future, a world transformed.
Yeah, totally alien, probably.
And his first move is grounded in worship and trust in the God who brought him through, recognizing God's faithfulness even when the path ahead is, uncertain.
That's a challenge for us, I think. How do we mark our own new beginnings? Do we build that altar first, metaphorically speaking? Do we pause for gratitude?
It's something to really consider.
Okay, so just to quickly recap what we've explored in this deep dive. We saw the critical nature of God's specific timing, wait for the word.
The patience involved.
Then that amazing echo of the original creation and the command to multiply, framing this as a true new beginning.
A second chance for the earth, really.
The unity of Noah's family stepping out, followed by that incredible parade of life. And finally, the profound impact of Noah's very first action, building an altar, making worship and gratitude the immediate response.
Right. And that last point really drives home the idea of, let's say, intentional gratitude. Making worship foundational, not just an afterthought when things work out or when we start something new. It sets the tone.
It really does. So here's something to think about as we wrap up. What new beginning might you be stepping into right now, big or small?
Good question.
And how can you consciously choose to honor that transition, perhaps by building your own altar of gratitude first?
Yeah, how can you make thanks the starting point?
Lots to mull over there. Keep exploring, keep questioning. Thanks for joining us on The Deep Dive.